Well, class, it looks like Beavis and Butt-Head got a lot of signatures here. Let's see. Hugh G. Rection, Ben Dover, Betty Humpter, Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. Beavis and Butt-Head, couldn't you boys get each sister to sign individually?
Monica Lewinsky, the O.J. Simpson case, and the 2007 Boston Moonanite panic. These instances may seem completely random, but they all share one thing: widespread media attention. If there's one thing our society has taught us, it's that controversy sells. It's natural for humans to take special note towards things that are uncommon. It's a survival instinct to be on guard when things seem out of the ordinary. People may react in different ways to controversy. They may sympathize with those involved, bombard them with shame, or simply ignore it all and stay blissfully ignorant. One piece of media that stands out in my mind as a controversial, gritty masterpiece is the MTV show Beavis and Butt-Head. The show surrounds 2 hormonally inspired, mentally challenged pre-adolescents who unite to cause absolute mayhem, maybe towards others or themselves, while mainly it's towards themselves.
We're like clothed?
Yeah.
Since its initial broadcast, there have been many who say they don't understand the humor and dismissed it as stupidity. Looking through the negative feedback found on the IMDb page, most who disliked the show dismissed it as a cartoon which, and I quote, captured the stupid actions that I think every boy growing up in America engages in. The stupidest characters in any show I've ever watched. All we have in this show is 2 stupid kids. Now these 3 comments are from 3 different reviews of the same show. However, there is one thing these 3 reviewers shared, and that was the labeling of the show as stupid. So what exactly does its audience find so entertaining in a show deemed as stupid? Well, firstly, one must look at the ambiguous term stupid. In my opinion, I believe that the labeling of the show stupid is a means of the general public isolating something they see as uncommon. The issue with the show was the fact that it was not your typical cartoon. It was one of those first shows to pioneer a form of morbid humor. Along with the other pioneers such as the Ren and Stimpy show, these cartoons tested the limits of what animation can accomplish and the span of what topics can be touched on. These shows helped us question what was right and what was wrong, and didn't sugarcoat a thing.
Next, I'm gonna tear your arms out of the sockets. And I'm gonna look down, and I'm gonna laugh.
They inhibited the rawest of human emotion and in the end, stood out from the cliche Saturday morning animation many at the time had grown accustomed to. It's the fact that they were so different or uncommon that those who didn't understand or perhaps didn't want to understand simply classified Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butt-Head as stupid. Now, it's not unheard of to see people grow anxious and displeased with what they lack understanding of, and it's easy to bombard a show that allegedly inspired a child to burn down his house, killing him in the act.
This blaze that killed a 2-year-old Moraine, Ohio girl was set by her 5-year-old brother. The children's mother said that her son set the fire after becoming an avid watcher of Beavis and Butt-Head and had seen episodes with the two having fun with fire.
Let's burn something.
It's easy to sugarcoat the cartoon because nobody in the right mind would create an animated series depicting idiots playing with fire. Mike Judge, the creator of the show, is well aware of this, and states that if the show were about straight-A students, it wouldn't be funny. In other words, if the show was what you'd expect, it wouldn't sell. However, if the show constantly keeps you on the edge of your seat wondering what's next, you've got yourself a goldmine. Now, I want to contrast different forms of stupid. In 2008, a movie by the name of Meet the Spartans came out. Although it references many films, TV shows, people, and pop cultural events, it focuses mainly on the 2007 film 300. Now, in order to stay consistent, I looked for negative reviews to this movie on IMDb, just as I did for Beavis and Butt-Head, two of which saying, "The humor in this movie was just awful. I could predict the entire movie." And another saying, "References to TV were thrown around, usually making no sense or totally pointless. Just plain stupid." Now, the reason behind why this is considered stupid isn't because they see it as uncommon and strange, no, but instead see it as too common and pointless. We find Beavis and Butt-Head stupid, yet entertaining because we've never seen anything like it before. However, with this movie, we find it stupid and predictable, because these crude pop culture jokes are not uncommon for this series of films. It offers nothing different or engaging. In the end, these pioneering shows were social experiments and should be commended for taking that leap forward for future animated shows. Kurt Anderson in Time magazine says that Beavis and Butt-Head may be the bravest show ever run on national television. In the face of controversy, these shows inevitably help fuel the need for more content that continue to push the boundary of what an animated show can do. Shows such as South Park and Family Guy have had their share of controversies, but thanks to the pioneers such as Beavis and Butt-Head, our culture has grown more accepting of this raw form of humor, which serves to constantly question humanity as a whole. So, the next time you watch something and think that it's stupid, think to yourself, is it stupid because you've never seen anything like it before? Or is it stupid because you have seen it before and it doesn't offer anything new? Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Informant's Journal. If you like this video and want more content just like this, all I ask is that you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I'd very much appreciate having you as a regular viewer. Thanks again, and as always, stay informed, my friends.
I am Cornelio!
You said